Blog Talk Radio.
Paranormal Review Radio.
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
All right, it's Anthony Luci, and you are listening to Paranormal Review Radio, the only radio show without commercials and with more great paranormal talk and live investigation as of tonight. You are listening live right now as Luci and I are in St Albans Sanitarium in Radford, Virginia. I hope you guys are able to hear us, number one, and if you can, text something in chat. And number two, if you're able to see us live on Ustream, which if you check out our Facebook page, you'll see the link there to be able to see some of the video and, I believe, audio from there as well. But if you're listening to the radio and to Ustream, there is a probably 15-second delay, so you may have to choose one or the other to be able to understand and listen as we go along. Luci, do you want to say anything?
Hi. Oh, no, this place is amazing. We took the walkthrough. It's huge. This place is absolutely huge. It's words can't describe it. Walking through this building already, I've been picking up on things in a few places, and hopefully tonight we'll be going to those places and hopefully getting some responses.
Luci can't do two things.
I know. I'm trying.
So I just pulled up Ustream, and she sees the video on there, and she just absolutely stops dead in her tracks. So if you're able to see the video, we're actually in the main foyer area. You can't walk over. We're in the main area where the staircase is, if he's walking over towards it now. And we were given a tour today by Shelley, who's a longtime volunteer and a great person. She gave us a really good tour of the place. I have to tell you, this place is over 60,000 square feet, I believe, and it is a lab rat maze. You can get lost in a second. We probably will get lost tonight, but I think we have a pretty good understanding of the entire place. So tonight we're going to probably spend about an hour doing this live investigation. We were able to get Wi-Fi, as you can hear, but electricity in the place is very scarce. So we've been confined to one area right now where we can actually hook up our laptop. And as Luci is just standing around, I want to give that little selfie of yourself. It's a moment of you. Let's pull up chat right now. See if everybody's in there. See Kale, Connie, Trina, and some guests we have. All right, so Luci, where do you want to start? Do you want to talk about the place for a little bit?
Yeah.
Do you want to do history first, or do you want to just do, we're going to just do brief history.
Let's just do brief history of the place real quick.
All right, just so everybody understands the place, we're in Radford, Virginia, St Albans Sanitarium. And just to give you very briefly, in 1892, the St Albans Boys School opened up. I'm not sure if there's an actual name for boys school. But it opened up in 1892, and it was an all-boys school. There have been stories and rumors that some deaths and homicides that suicides occurred, but nothing that can be concrete or nothing that's evidentiary. So, but after the it was the crash of Wall Street in 1993, I believe. The place was financially not able to keep up with itself. It closed down, I believe, in 1909. If I'm supposed to see this. 1909 or 1911, I think it is. And in 1916, Dr. King opened up a sanatorium and called it St Albans Sanatorium. And basically, this is where they brought in anybody that's mentally disturbed, sick, what people called lunatics back in the days, crazy, however you want to describe it. They brought them here to help them. There was alcoholic ward here. What else? There's the shock therapy. There's the water therapy. There were all kinds of treatments that they gave to them. I mean, it literally is a sanatorium for all intents and purposes. People live here, and according to the guide, people have some good memories of the place. It doesn't seem like there was a lot of, there's stories about bad things happening, but all in all, our guide, Shelley, did mention that people have good memories of this place. Yeah, and just to give a shout-out to Michelle and Shelley and the crew here, we did the tour, and again, the grounds are absolutely awesome and great. They're doing great rehabilitation to one in particular, the main staircase, which is looking to be like an awesome project. I'm a wood fanatic, so strip down paint and get to the natural wood. We're trying to get it to look back to its original form, which I commend them on. It's a great undertaking, and it is no small feat. They do need volunteers. Donations would be great. So if you check the St Albans Sanatorium website, you can Google them. You can maybe possibly volunteer if you're in construction or woodworking or just, really good hard labor. These folks here in Radford, Virginia, St Albans Sanatorium would greatly welcome that. So with that said, there's other history to this. We even went back to the Native American side. There was Powhatan, Shawnee, and Cherokee Indians that roamed this land, called this their land, and so the French came, and obviously there was massacres and murders and just a horrid history. Civil War happened around this area as well, so you've got bloody battlefields. All of this to contend with, plus the addition of this hospital. So the grounds are sacred to an extent, but they're sacred in a way that there have been many deaths in this area. And so when I talk about sacred, I mean sacred in that way. I'm trying to think what else. Luci has roamed off, and she's probably giving you some streaming of some of the other areas. But I think, why don't we get into some investigating with you? Are you there? Okay. We've got actually a new technique that we're going to be trying out tonight. I was able to get a software for voice to text. If you've ever heard of Dragon software, and it's basically a setup where you have a microphone attached to your laptop, and if you're dictating, if you want to do a report, don't feel like typing, you just speak your words, and they appear on the screen like your laptop, and it takes your word action. Well, we're going to try that out here. We're going to try and do that here and see if we catch anything, any voices in the air that can be caught from that microphone and transcribed onto the laptop here that we have, and see if we're able to get anything going on that. If we get any words, physically, any words that are being typed up. We've got some videos and some Native American music that we're also going to play. Again, not so much to provoke, but to just get a familiarity with the spirit. The spirit hear things or see things that they're familiar with, they're more likely to come out and start to talk. So, Luci, what do you want to start with first?
Well, the walkthrough. there's certain areas that we went through. We started all the way up on the third
you want to go there, or do you want to go into investigation?
I don't care. No.
Let me just get to the investigation.
Okay.
I covered all of that when you were on doing your walk.
Okay.
All right, so let's play. Let's pull up some. All right, I'm going to play. Oh, and we also have a recording of reverse EDP, which we're going to play as well. But first, I'm going to play a little documentary, early treatment of mental disorders, that I was able to catch. So you guys can listen at the same time.
However, the medical procedures used were largely ineffective and unintentionally cruel. Some recent approaches are shown in this segment.
First, we're going to play a little documentary.
A popular technique was hydrotherapy, in which patients were sprayed by water in order to stimulate them. The wet pack consisted of packing, that is, wrapping patients in wet sheets. This next procedure, the continuous bath, was kept at 98 degrees Fahrenheit. Its aim was to sedate patients. Hot boxes and lamps were used in order to help relax patients.
Is anybody here? Is anybody a patient that is still wandering the halls here? If anybody hears anything, they're more than welcome to type it up in chat. We're going to be walking away and coming back to the laptop tower, home base here. But right now I'm walking away from where we originally were, and we're roaming down the halls. Is anybody here? My name is Anthony, and this is Luci.
Yeah. Please live with me. Like to communicate.
Well, we can go into the hall here. It is raining. Do you want to go up, or do you want to stay on this way? I think go this way. It is raining, so you may hear little tapping noises. Are there any doctors still here? Nurses? Is it in the main hall? That's the stairs to get down. I think in there is the electroshock, which we're going to go into. We're going to go into the electroshock room and also do an EVP session in there. We invite anybody, if they'd like, they can call in. The number is right there on the website. I can't remember it right off the top of my head right now.
661-244-9831.
661-244-9831. Down here, let's go down here.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. We're still on the main floor. And and nothing is triggering my memory of when we spoke. Oh, this is the new wing, right? Yeah. This is the new wing of, and this is where, what they believe. No, this is the hydrotherapy. What they believe to be the hydrotherapy room in here. Is there anybody here? Calling noise from outside if you're hearing. Can you tell me what it was like to be a patient in here? Did you know that you were a patient here? All we want to do is just talk to you. I know others have said that you want us to go away, you don't like people here. Many people say that you just want to be left alone. If you don't want us here, you can tell us. Do you remember Amy Allen when she was here? When we talked to her, when was it, last week? Week before? 2 weeks ago. When we talked to Amy, she said that this place was just not meant to be lived in or to have living people here. That we should leave it to you. Is that what you want? Or you can hear it? Who's here? Okay, somebody's here.
Now here that hurt you, and it bother you. Talk to you. If you have to go, let us know.
That's Luci talking. My name is Anthony. What's her name? I've got a device here. It's a piece of equipment. Not sure what you know what it is, but it's got orange light on it. If you come up right next to me, you can talk right to it. And I'll be able to hear you. Amy also said there's somebody by the name of Uncle. Do you know who Uncle is?
Somebody said this was a prophet. Prophet. The lady who said that, she's here.
Yes.
I remember.
Are you following us, or are you leading us somewhere? We're walking down towards the end of the hall, one of the halls. There's many, many halls in this place, and many, many stairs. The sound is different over here. I don't remember that. Oh, okay. You remember that because of the fan, right? Oh, right, okay. You want to go down there? Okay. We're going to go down to the alcoholic intake area. It's down, what is this, like almost a sub-basement? Okay. And as Shelley was pointing out to us, this is the, right, this is it. This is a common area. And right over here, there was a shelf space. And funny thing is, how do you wean somebody off of alcohol? But to slowly decrease their dose of alcohol. So this is basically a bar. And they would allow patients certain amounts during the day and decrease them over time. So this is where they, oh, that's the motion detector. So this is where they would give out the alcohol. That's the motion detector. In here were the rooms. Oh, this is the intake room. This looks like the Blair Witch Project with the hands on the wall. Yeah, so this is where they would sort of, take away your belongings, get you ready for your day. Is there anybody here? Luci. Okay, well, there's chairs set up in this room. Oh, and one of the things that we didn't do during the tour was we did not ask Shelley for paranormal information. We did not want any what happens in this room, what happens in this room, what happens in this room. We wanted to find it out on our own. I hadn't done any research. I don't know if you did any research, Luci, about which rooms and what happened in what.
I did, but
you did some?
I didn't really look. There's two places that people talk about, like the boiler.
Well, yeah, the boiler room and the suicide bathroom and the boys' room, which is the equivalent of money. So this room has chairs set up in it, so I'm assuming that other paranormal groups have been here and probably have conducted something in here. If there's anybody here and they want to talk, we're going to be here all night. Again, we only just want to talk to you. Just find out what life was like. That would be like from 19. This is not original, but this is something like 1960 locker. 1960s locker. There was an extension of St Albans that was put on later in the 60s. It wasn't original to what it was the Boys School. I don't remember these stairs. So, set it up. Only lead is up. Anybody hearing anything that we should be aware of? We're probably going to be coming back. Oh, wait, okay. We're going to be heading back towards the laptop now. Check out.
Oh, wow.
The fake flower. Okay, we're going to head back now. Where do we go? We got to go down.
No, that was something.
All right, roll off. Well, let's look at this update. I came here afterwards. Huh. Okay. You can probably hear the rain now. It's been raining on and off all day. Certain areas of the place you can hear rain, other areas you can't, depending on where you're situated. Okay. I forget you still have that logged in. Okay. All right, so what do you want to get into? Do you want to do a quick EVP session, or do you want to do the reverse EVP?
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to play some reverse EVP right now. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you, or if you want to say it, Luci, Luci will tell you what the question, what we're asking in normal, and then you're going to hear it in reverse. Now, the reason why we do this, some people think it's evil and devil. It is not. We have had, if you listen to our show, we've had Brian Kalek on the show, who is the genius in my book. And he explained that there's a possibility that spirits are obviously on another dimension. And I won't do this justice, so if you want to check out Brian Kalek, he's on YouTube. He's got a video that explains it all. It's C-A-L-E-K is his last name, Brian's first name. But going from a three-dimensional to a four-dimensional or two-dimensional to a three-dimensional, sound waves will arc over because the way that the dimension is, it's not just flat or straight line. It's arced as like going around a ball, let's just say. So if you're on one side of the ball and you're speaking, your voice will travel over and around the ball, and on the other side it comes out as the reverse. So when you speak normal, on the other side it comes out reverse. But if you speak reverse, when it goes around on the other side of the ball, it goes normal, or it goes regular forward. And so some of the theory is that if you do speak in reverse, your sentence will be heard in that manner. And when they speak, they will hopefully speak in reverse so that you can hear it in full, correct way. If I've got that correct. Brian, don't shoot me if I've just killed your theory.
Picture a sphere and picture the sound floating around the sphere. When it goes from one end to the other, it's almost like it's reversing itself. So when you're speaking, it's going the opposite way.
All right.
The easiest way.
So we're going to play some, I've got about 12 questions that we've asked in reverse, and hopefully maybe we'll catch some. And I've got pauses in between, so don't worry. You'll be able to hear silence in between them. And listen intently. If you've got headphones, put them on. If you want to blast your laptop or computer or your phone, put it on loud right now. Okay, here we go.
If you can hear me.
If you can hear me, please say so.
How many patients are with How are you feeling? Do you want to go home? Do you have any pain?
What do you love to do for fun? Where are you right now? Do you want us to leave? Tired of people coming here? I just said no. Over there. That way I just heard no. In there somewhere. Is there a room over there? Did you commit suicide? What's in that room over there, Luci? I heard like a female voice say no. When I said, do you want us to leave? Do you not want us to leave? Or do you not want us here? All right, I'm going to finish doing the reverse. Okay. The last one was, did you commit suicide? The next one Do you think you are still alive?
Yeah, well, it's so we can't do.
Okay, that was it. All right, let's get back to chat room. I don't know if anybody else heard anything. I don't see anybody else thinking anything. All right, but I heard some female voice say no. Come from there, not from back here, not from over there. I heard it in his ear. Okay. Okay. Do you want to play some Native American music?
Yeah.
All right, we got some Cherokee music and some Shawnee music that, again, maybe will help bring them out, make them familiar, or help them get familiar with us, maybe.
I do want to say that this land is really, really rich with Native American spirit. The trip in, I experienced so much while driving, and just ever since I've been here, I can feel it. This is traditionally Shawnee and Cherokee land, so I'm hoping that this music will help to bring them closer.
All right, I'm just going to play a little bit of the Cherokee morning song.
Feel well. I feel begin. No, I'm available. Thank you, Albans. Okay. Please help us to communicate those that are here. It's with great respect that I ask this.
All right, I'm going to play Shawnee music.
Somebody said that when you asked, they were talking with beautiful.
Again, it may be the rain.
Could be the rain. They're talking to get into that room.
We're going to play the Wisdom of Chief Tecumseh from the Shawnee Show. Not the ring?
You shiny here? Cherokee. Like communicating with that speech. Honor.
Were you involved in the Draper's Meadow Massacre?
I understand why it happened. I understand. There were people coming into your land. I understand that. Do you have any regret about it?
Can you tell us what happened? If you were there, what happened? What actually happened?
Did they form a partnership with the settlers too? What did they promise you?
All right, let's go into the electroshocker. Let's do some EVP work in there. All right, we're going to leave the laptop right here, and we're going to walk into the electroshock room. So you'll see visuals of that on Ustream from Luci's camera. Go. What's this stuff? Oh, right in there. You have a flashlight? You know, for people who are watching this, this is, I guess, at the end of August, they set up for their haunted house attraction. So there's some of the props and such that you'll see in this room, in the electroshock thing. And I left my REM pod in here. It's also the smell of that rubber. So just pan around and just give them a visual of what's in here. Now, mind you, the light that you're seeing is the only light that's in the room. And this is a room where they performed electroshock therapy. Obviously, there's no equipment left here, but this is the room. All right, it's good. I'm going to stop this. And then, all right, we're going to do some quick DVP work, DVP session. All right, do you want to ask a couple of questions, or do you want me to ask? How do you want to do this? Just so that we don't jump over each other's words. Okay, I'm going to ask 3 questions, and then I'll stop and I'll replay it, just so that everybody can hear it live and see if there's anything that we caught. Okay. Here we go. Recording. Anthony and Luci in the electroshock room. Hello, is there anybody here right now? Is this where they performed electroshock therapy on you? Do you like being in this place? What is the name of this building? Okay, I'm going to play it. Hopefully it's not great.
Good morning, Anthony. Is there anybody here, right here?
Hey.
Is there anybody here, right here?
I feel this place.
Very cool.
Is this where they performed electroshock therapy on you? Right being in this place.
I always hear background people talking.
Mm-hmm.
What is the name of this building?
Right. I know I heard some stuff.
I hear stuff in the background.
All right, let's try it again one more time. Do you want to talk or do you want me to? Okay, ready? We're going to do this one more time. Okay. Luci and Anthony in the electroshock therapy room. Go ahead, Luci.
When I walked in here before, I felt pain. I felt something. Is that what you felt? Are you still feeling that pain? What did it feel like afterwards? Do you have any bad feelings against the people who did this to you? The doctors, the nurses?
You have the camera on my crotch.
No.
Oh.
Luci and Anthony in electroshock therapy. I walked up this floor. I felt pain. I felt something.
Was that a... Sound like a heavy breath?
No, it's like that. What? Don't like ass.
No, I don't think there was anything on it.
Yeah, the first one, though. When you did it.
Well, it's recorded on, I think it's so blinding.
Okay.
No, it's fine. It's so blinding. It's on Blog Talk Radio, so anybody who's listening tonight can maybe sort of, after it's archived tonight, can reverse back and check it out.
There's something on there. Isolated and isolated.
All right, so we'll continue with live EVP session. We've got probably what? Yeah, we got to post about 5 more minutes left. All right, so let's continue. Let's get as much in here. Anybody here that wants to talk to us, you can talk to us right now. We've got many people that are listening to you.
What do you think of all these things that are hanging around? Does it bother you?
Do you feel that you're dead?
And you allow conflict.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
I wonder if it's ringing or what.
That would bring you here? You remember your family.
Well, I have the REM pod here. I left it here about an hour or so ago. I'm sure you've seen this all over the place on every show that you can imagine. What do you mean? So the spirits, how to use the REM pod. Oh. All right. We've got how many more minutes left? We've got 3 minutes. Okay. If anybody's here in this room, out of all this other stuff that's here, which I'm sure you've seen all the time, there's something new that we put in the room. It's here right in front of me. And if you come near it, if you come close to it, you touch it, it's going to have these colors that are going to come up and make that sound. That'll tell me that you're here in the room. So if you come around, touch it anywhere you want to touch it. And it'll make that noise and light up. Right there in the middle of the room. You're welcome to come over.
Please touch it. You do know you're here. It's a sun.
See, I'm walking by it. See? That was me.
You can also answer our questions by using that. You want to say yes? You touch it. Marcel, do you mind that we're here with you? Would you like us to leave? Make it light up.
All right, we're going to have to end the show. We've got, I think, 40 seconds left. I do want to say thank you all for coming out with us tonight. Turn around on you and me. That's just me.
Okay.
We want to thank you all for joining us tonight.
Thank you so much.
We want to thank Marcel and Shelley and everybody here at St Albans Sanitarium. It's a great place. If you want to check it out, Google St Albans Sanitarium and come down here and volunteer. Do an investigation here. It's really great. Awesome. We're going to be here all night long.
Mm-hmm.
So check us out next week when we reveal some of the evidence that we've caught, if we've caught anything.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye.